I love what I do. You know, it's fun. It's different. It's not like a desk job. It's not 9 to 5. It's a grind, but it's a fun grind. Being around sports and the passion around sports and growing up a sports fan, there's just something about it. Oh, I just sent him a text.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, we're leaving the hotel.
Okay, we'll see you here in a bit. Dock 5.
Copy that. Thank you.
All right, bye.
I just think it's like the friendship, the companionship. Like, the guys are awesome. Like, we've always had good players. The staff has always been great. You know, it's just good people, good vibes. And so it just makes it easier, you know? It makes you want to care. Well, I said I can send it out to him. He's like, no, just bring it when you come out here. Especially for, like, the veteran players. Like, you know, you want to make sure they're in a good location in the locker room and have, like, an empty locker next to them, depending on, like, each arena is different, you know, but you try to show them some love and give them some extra room and stuff like that. And then, you know, rookies got to pay rookie duties, and, you know, they're all bunched up at times. But, like, some arenas, you know, there's a lot of room, so everyone has some sort of space. You know, certain guys have certain wants for the game, or a fresh pair of this every single game. So try to, like, you know, jot that down in my notes and try to remember it. And after 2, 3, 4 times, and it's like, okay, I got this. Coach is awesome. He gets it, you know, like starting off in, like, San Antonio in the video room and working his way up, and you know that grind. Like I see the video guys and they're working nonstop. So that was him, and he probably knows their equipment guy really well, and so you kind of, like, grow together, and you know, and you just have that mutual respect and everything. And, you know, he's good people. You know, lets me kind of do my thing, and, you know, obviously run things through him and everything. And, you know, the coaching staff is very good. They communicate. You know, it's not a guessing game. We get our schedule the day before, like, at a good time. It's not 3 a.m, kind of like sitting at your phone, watching, waiting. You know, they get it. There's not much, like, of the fake hustle in a way, you know? Like, let's come in, do our job, and let's go.
Klauke, my man. God, he's everywhere. He really is. Every time I turn around, there's Klauke. He's picking something up. He's hanging something up. Constantly asking us, do we like this? Do you like how this fits? What size do you want in that? We're getting new gear. I want you to try this on. Hey, can I send out a care package to somebody? The travel piece of it is really the most amazing part to me. We are the circus. I mean, we get somewhere, unpack everything that we have. We're there for a couple of hours, and then we pack it all back up and get on the plane. And Klauke and his crew are the ones that make that happen. Talk about somebody with a consistent personality, a consistent energy every day. I don't know if I've ever seen, like, a hair out of place on Klauke's head. If it is, he probably covers it up with a backwards hat. But he moves around at the same pace every day. He's never sitting still. He's always moving between the players' locker room, the equipment room, and the staff locker room. I would be very intrigued to know Klauke's step count every day. I would imagine that it's the highest in our organization by a lot. And he's always somebody who people are going to with needs. His job is to take requests and make them happen. And guys need a different pair of socks. They want to change what they wear for the games. Staff members want to change what they're wearing at practice or on the road. Klauke is always there to solve those issues for us. But his way of showing love to us is that he's just a steady force. We're all emotional. This is an emotional business. You win, you lose, you get in at 3 a.m. You've got stuff going on with family and away from the court, and you come in the building and everybody kind of shows up a little bit differently every day. Energy levels can vary. We all try to be consistent, but we're human. Klauke's the least human of all of us. He is so consistent every day with how he approaches everybody, how he deals with issues. I'm sure there's plenty of times that he wants to unload on us because we're asking him for things late when he gave us an opportunity to ask for them early. And so, Klauke, we love you for that, man.
We're in Houston, the final game of 3 on the road. It's the final installment of Social Saturday. And, Coach, we're going to jump outside the basketball box a bit. And since it is Women's History Month, how have women influenced what we see on the court for the Utah Jazz?
The low-hanging fruit is we have a ton of women that work for our organization that do a ton. In the medical department, in our nutrition department, we have PR. We have women that work with our coaching staff. We have women with our G League staff. Like, that part is obvious. And then, I mean, myself, all of our players, we've all been impacted by women in our lives. My mom is one of my biggest heroes, influences. I'm sure if you asked all of our players, there's a lot of them that would have similar sentiments. The impact of women on what goes on the court, I mean, yeah, there's day-to-day stuff that happens around the Jazz, and there's probably, for all of us, things that have happened throughout our lives that impact how we conduct ourselves today.
I'm Ashley Reinhart. I have been with the Jazz for 27 seasons in different capacities. I'm currently the Director of Team Travel and Player Relations, so I organize team travel and logistics and also assist the players with their off-court needs. So I show love actually just behind the scenes, which is really a fun role. My ultimate goal every single day is to figure out what I can do to help others on the team excel at their jobs, really. So show love, try to treat everyone like family members and think, what could I do to help others and what can I do to help make our team run smoothly and all of the behind the scenes operations and logistics that go into an NBA team.
My name's Lisa Everhart. I'm the Director of Performance Nutrition, and this is my second season with the Jazz. We show love through the food by preferences for each guy, and you know that people really bond over eating at a table together. It helps nourish them, helps to fuel them throughout the game and practices. In addition, you're showing love through the food because every guy's preference is different and unique to them, so being able to accommodate what they like, their preferences. I love nutrition, I love the food aspect, but I do my job because of the players and the relationships that you build with them.
I'm Becca Ward, and I've worked for the Jazz for 10 seasons now. I started as the player development person and took care of the families, and I am now currently the VP of coaching and logistics, which means I pretty much am the fixer. And a lot of things come my way. I just take care of anything that the coaching staff needs. I travel with the team. I work pretty much every day of the year. And I love my job. The Jazz could not survive without the women. The women do the work. They really do. They put in the work. They take care of everything. We have such a good group. We all care about each other, help each other out. I think it comes down to hard work, and I think you have to work hard at your job. And if you do, you get a reward. And I think if we keep working hard, we're going to get the reward.
The women of the Utah Jazz, they are our connective tissue. They fill in all the gaps. They go far outside of whatever their job descriptions are on paper. I'm not even sure if you asked me about, you just saw Becca, you saw Ashley. If you asked me what their job description would be, I'm not even sure I could write it down. They do so many different things. They're flexible, they solve problems, they don't complain, they are always looking for another fire to put out, and believe me, we are creating a lot of fires every day. The way that they show love to us is their presence every day. There's not a day that I've ever come in this building that I don't see Becca. There's not a day that I've ever come in this building that I don't see Ashley. They constantly are asking what else can they do to help. They're constantly taking on other people's problems and solving them for them. We would not function as an organization without the women of the Utah Jazz. That is just a fact. And it's really, really important to me that everybody outside of our organization recognizes that although they aren't necessarily on camera, without them, the place would fall apart. And I'm honored that I get to work with them every day. They put up with a lot of my crap. They keep me sane, and I couldn't do it without them.